Am I the A for ruining my sister's view on wedding dresses? My 28F, older sister, 38F, is getting married in September. She asked me to go browsing for dresses with her this past weekend. She has girlfriends who'll be her bridesmaids, but she says I'm honest when it comes to clothing styles, and I'd tell her the truth how certain dress styles will look on her. I agreed. I knew I would have to remind myself not to be rude or blurt anything out so I wouldn't hurt her feelings or make her hate her style choice. After browsing, we looked at bridesmaids' dresses. She said something like how ugly the colors of the dresses were. And I said, you know, in like the 1800s some wedding dresses were made in different colors? White wedding dresses were only worn by poor brides, I think because they couldn't afford to have them made or dyed in color like rich brides. It doesn't mean purity like some think. My sister looked at me with a frown and asked me why I told her that. And my answer was I thought it was interesting. She went on to ask me if I was calling her poor, and I of course said no and reminded her that she and her fiancé make more yearly than I and our youngest sister and mother combined. I told her I didn't mean anything by it and was just telling her a fact that I remembered, not calling her poor or impure. She was even more angry and said I was calling her a whore, which like gave me whiplash because I have never ever called her such, nor even thought it. I felt more and more like I was putting my foot in my mouth and said I was sorry, but she kept telling me to shut up and saying over and over, you just love to make everyone feel like shit whenever they look better than you. That kind of hurt my feelings, but I was just confused and shut my mouth. She stomped out the store and left me there. I had to call my mom to pick me up, since I rode with my sister. Now her bridesmaids, who I don't even really know, somehow got my number and are texting me very hurtful things, saying I was jealous and spiteful, and mocking me about my certain medical diagnoses, along with calling me disgusting names. Even her fiancé texted me telling me I am the biggest asshole for ruining my sister's idea of weddings, and that I better really apologize or he'll make sure my sister cuts me out of her life. He said some really hurtful things about myself that I'd like to never read again or remember. But I'm starting to think maybe I messed up and truly am an asshole, so am I?